Oh, broken dreamer is your mind. For all the scars that's leaving behind. We light the world up now, let us fight.
Hello guys, this is Serge here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tier listing video. So I'm going to be tier listing the all guns of Call of Duty Mobile as of the season 3 of 2023. So this all the guns except for the newest weapon in the game, the OT9 and the Makarov pistol. So all the weapons are here. We're gonna be discussing what am I thinking of the weapons. So this is not. So I'm gonna be giving my honest opinion. This is not like the. I'm not talking about the current meta. I just want to say that I just want to talk about the what was the weapon like throughout the 3 year life cycle of Call of Duty Mobile. So I'm gonna be discussing with you. So where am I putting this weapon in this tier list? So before we head into today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notification and don't miss any content, and also give a like as well. So yeah, so let's start up with the AK-47. So I just want to. AK-47 is not really good in multiplayer, but it's still good in battle royale. So I'm gonna put him as A tier because it's just it's still a good weapon for battle royale. So let's go to AK-117 S tier, the OG meta in Call of Duty Mobile history back in season 1 of 2019. Arctic 50 as well. I'm gonna put him B because I'm not really a sniper person. So it's actually a semi-auto rifle, sniper rifle. So I'm not really a sniper type of guy. So I'm gonna put in that tier list, B tier. ASM-10. I'm gonna put him B. Good damage, but now it has a like less mobility now, and also and also very small mag capacity for a normal mag. So yeah, that's what I'm putting there. BK-57, not really that the best, but there has a lot of buffs with this weapon, but not really the best. So never been a meta in this game. I remember ASM-10 was indeed a meta back then. So by 15, C tier, lack of damage. Chikum. During the first few years of Call of Duty, people put in C or D. It's actually good now, so I'm gonna put in B because it has had a few buffs with this weapon, with the damage buff and range. Chopper, A tier because it still shreds as well. I've been using a lot of Chopper lately, especially with the legendary skin. I'm not sure if it's been a meta before, but if you know, comment down below. I don't really use meta a lot. I just use any weapons that are not being used. Cordite, I'm gonna put it S tier. When the first introduced the Cordite, it's been shred a lot in season 6 of 2020. Brilliant weapon as well. DLQ 33. The HDR now, the new HDR sniper rifle is actually better than the DLQ. But for me, I'm gonna put him S tier because the DLQ was indeed the best sniper for a long time in the whole CODM series, like the whole CODM game. DRH A tier because it's a good damage as well. Good damage. Just felt like it's A tier. So there's a lot of assault rifles are better than the DRH. So I actually put ahead of the AK-47 because the AK-47 it's not really good in multiplayer, but it's good in BR. So I'm gonna put Chopper as well in the behind. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. GKS B tier. Not really a meta weapon. Not really one of the most used weapon in the series in the whole game. HBR, not really that best right now, so I'm gonna put in C. It hasn't been receive a buff, but I just felt like HBR is not really that type of a weapon, good weapon, for the last year. I remember the first introduced the HBR3 has been like it shreds a lot, but now it's gone down to C. So HG40, C tier. It was like around S and A tier when the HG4 was first buff, and then they um increased the fire rate and the damage, but now it's gone to B tier. I feel like it's either between B or C, but I'm gonna put B. HSO 405 C. Well, many people still use. I'm gonna put B. Still good shotgun. HS D. Still a bad weapon. Short reserve bullets, and then ran out of ammo so quickly. HVK 30. I'm gonna put A because especially the large caliber size. Is it large caliber? Yeah, the large caliber size makes the weapon more damage. ICR1. A as well, like no recoil. Just I felt like the ICR will be better, like, you know, just to be honest with you. Throughout when I played Call of Duty Mobile for the last 3 years, I feel like the ICR should have been better. So I put like A. A is the most fair. Actually, I put B. It's kind of like an average weapon as well. KM44, good weapon as well. KRM S, because many people still used a KRM still till this day. So still one shot shotgun kill. LK24 C tier is not really that the best weapon anyways, but there's a lot of few buffs in LK. Well, LK is a pretty underrated weapon, but it's not really never been a meta. So I'm gonna put C. Well, I don't know. Many people will put B, but I just put C. Locust A tier. Well, Locust for me back then was the second best sniper behind the DLQ. So yeah. So M16. I remember back then people put M16 on C or D, but now with the auto fire perk, I'm gonna put in B, or well A actually, because it's like, even though the weapon got nerfed, it's still one of the good weapons. M2 and EBR, not really for me because it's not really, like, it's hard to control the M2 and EBR. It's not that the great weapon. I know people will put in C or B. I know many people use it as a BR weapon. So for me, it's not for me. Like M2 and EBR, it's just felt like it's not a good weapon for me. M4 is a pretty average weapon. I know the first weapon you use in the game, so I'm gonna put C tier. There's a lot of few buffs received with this weapon, but still not the best weapon for me. M4 LMG, same thing, not really the best, but not the on the D tier, but like sometimes if you're really good with M4 LMG, so that's why I'm not gonna put on D. Man of War S tier. What it's between S or A, because good damage but lack of mobility. So I'm gonna put in A tier. I'm gonna put Man of War over M16. Good damage, but just the mobility downgraded. MSMC S tier. Double S tier. One of the OG meta, all the way back in the first year of Call of Duty Mobile, without any question. Like MSMC, one of the best weapons that I been used all the way back in season 3 of 2020. Outlaw C tier. Good ADS, but lack of damage because I keep getting I keep getting 2 shots hit markers as well. So PDW, pretty well average weapon as well. I'm gonna put in C. Pharaoh, still not the best for me as well. 3 shots, but the recoil is high. Like there's too much recoil in this weapon. So not really for me. QQ9 S tier, without question. Like the QQ9 has received a recent buff. This this weapon kills so fast. And also, it was a pretty good weapon as well when they first introduced the weapon as well. So I have a good skin for this QQ9, as you know, the melting point. Razorback, same stats with the PDW. RPD, S tier, especially with the compact cooling barrel. It actually gives a unlimited ammo. So I'm gonna put in S tier. So yeah, RUS, pretty good weapon. Since the first year of Call of Duty Mobile, I'm gonna put in B. It's not really a map, but it's still one of the underrated weapons, and also versatile weapons as well. S36, I'm gonna put him in the double S. This weapon was a beast back in season 3 of 2020, as well as season 2 of 2019. S36 and MSMC were the monster back then. So I'm gonna put S36 as the double S here. So one of the most memorable metas out there. So S36 was a laser back then. Large mag capacity as well, very accurate as well. But now it's not the same as it was before. I remember. Hold on a second. Sorry, I just got a phone call. Okay, so where were we? The S36 was indeed one of the best weapons there throughout the Call of Duty mobile history. Is actually most memorable weapon. So Striker D, even though it has a new signature attachment, but it's still not the best for me. Type 25 A tier. Had to receive a recent buff, accuracy buff. So it's still a good weapon for me. So I have the two good skins for this weapon, the Bloody Vengeance and the Geometry. Very OG skin as well, the Geometry skin. So let's move up back. So the UL 736, so it's an A tier. Back then it was B or C for me. Before I had a recent buff. So A is for me. It's good. I've been used a lot of UL 736 during the championship. XPR 50. It was D for me, but I'm gonna put C because it's capable of one shot now, without the stopping power reload. Kilobolts, not really for me, Chief. Very short mag capacity, only 5. Echo, B tier. Fennec, very high mobility and fast fire rate for this weapon is. So Fennec for me is B. Actually, I'm gonna put S because Fennec is one of the most memorable meta as well back in season 12 of 2020, especially with the Akimbo perk. So it was the Fennec was shred as well back then. Oh, the Na 45. I'm gonna nickname as the this weapon is dog. I can't pronounce. I don't want to say the word. It's bad. It's dog poo. That's what I'm about to say. The AGR 556, not really the best, so it's an average weapon for me. So I'm gonna put B. Had a recent buff as well, but it's still like not the best for me. Well, not the best and not the worst. So it's just for me, it's B tier. It's average weapon. Peacekeeper. For me, it's average as well. I don't really use Peacekeeper that much, even though they had a recent buff. But still, like, still it has I remember it has one of the attachment that gives a lot of fire rate and damage. So actually, I put A for me. But I did use when they first released the Peacekeeper. It's actually good though, but never been a meta. But it has like a special attachment that gives more fire rate and damage. I don't know what I don't know what attachment was, but anyways, QXR B. It will be A as well because it has the enhanced bolt attachment. So yeah, but now it's B for me. It's an average weapon. FR 556 B tier. It's not the best, or it's not. Well, it's not really the best weapon. Well, where's the FR? Oh no. Not really the best weapon. SKS. I'm gonna put S tier. It's a good, very good sniper. Not sniper, a marksman rifle. It actually two shot people with this weapon. Very fast fire rate as well, compared to the other marksman rifles. AS Val, A for me. Good weapon, especially I have the mythic weapon for this. CR56 AMAX. Not really the best, not really the worst. It's actually average weapon for me. Holger, S tier. S tier for this whole for this weapon. When I first introduced this weapon shreds as well. It feels like the Holger is the new S36. Has a very large capacity as well, 100 round capacity. So yeah, and then this thing was a laser, like no recoil at all. MK2, not really for me. Bison, A. Well, yeah, A for me at the moment because there's a lot of SMGs are better than in this one. But the Bison one is like a good one as well, and it had to receive a buff. Well, before they nerfed it, the Bison was like shreds in long range, very large mag capacity, 64 normal and an 84 with an extended mag. SPR. So one sometimes SPR can be one shot, but it's still two shots for me. But it's really hard to control as well. Rytech AMR. I feel like it's better than the other snipers, right? Because it has a very good ADS speed. So I'm gonna put him at A. Hopefully it's there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's because I made a build with the Rytech AMR with the very fast ADS, but it's still a good weapon. I'm only for me, I'm only using the normal mag because I don't like using the other mag, like especially the explosive mag and the um, thermite mag. It actually downgraded the ADS speed. Hades, not I don't really use the Hades that much, but I just put in C. I'm not not one of the worst weapons. It's just I just don't like it anyways. But there's other LMGs that are better than this LMG Hades. M13. I'm gonna put him at A tier. This thing shreds as well, especially with if you have a mythic skin, the Morning Star. Oh, the Iron Sight is a cheat code. R90. Better than the other shotguns. I'm gonna put B. I'm gonna. It's a two shot. It's a two burst shotgun. So better than the HS. Not gonna lie. Swordfish. Not really. Unless if I'm good with using the swordfish, I'm gonna put it at B. But for me, it's C for me. CBR4. There's a the CBR4 is still shreds, like one of the best SMGs ever been used in Call of Duty Mobile since its release. Like many people are still using the CBR4 even though they receive few nerfs. But I feel like the CBR deserves to be in the double S tier because it's the CBR is still the best SMG out there. So still has a time to kill. SVD, I put in B. That's because the SKS is way better than this SVD. It's an average. Actually, people will kill me for this, but I don't really use the SVD. But SVD can two shot as well, but yeah, but to be honest with you, SVD has less fire rate than the SKS, so I'm gonna put A because it's two shotted. So I could use like an ACOG scope with this. So PKM average. RPD is way better. RPD is way better than the PKM as well. So Kilo 141 A tier. I'm gonna put A tier. So yeah, one of the good assault rifles in the game. So it's not really a meta, but it's good. It's actually good for me, especially I have the Demon Song skin. PPSH 41 B tier actually. It's a good SMG as well. Jack 12 average for me as well. Actually, I think it's the no, yeah. I will put the Echo over the I'm gonna put Jack 12 over Echo because the Jack 12 has like more fire rate than the Echo. Mac 10 A. A lot of people use the Mac 10 because Mac 10 is just its quick fire rate as well. Like even though the Fennec has more fire rate, but like Mac 10 is also um is a killing machine as well. Koshka, I'm gonna put better than the Outlaw. Not gonna lie. Where's the Outlaw? Where did I put the Outlaw? I'm gonna put over Outlaw. So yeah, Odin, very slow mobility, good damage. I'm gonna put C. KSP 45, C for me because like I just had a difficulty with this weapon. And then Switchblade, I'm gonna put him on A because a lot of people use a lot with the this weapon, especially the mythic skin. So let's go through with the double S here. So on the double S here, so we have the MSMC, the S36, and the CBR4. The S here is the AK117, Cordite, DLQ, KRM, QQ9, RPD, Fennec, SKS, and Holger. So, and also in A, so we have the DRH Chopper, AK-47, HVK, KN, Locust, Manowar, M16, Type 25, the UL, the Peacekeeper, ASVAL, the Bison, the AMR, the M13, the SVT, the Kilo, and MAC-10, and the Switchblade. B tier, we have Arctic 50, ASM, Chickham, GKS, HG40, MX9, the HSO, the ICR, RUS, R9, Jack 12, Echo, AGR, QXR, FR, CR56, PKM, and PPSH. C tier, BK57, by 15, XPR, HBR3, LK24, the M4, the M4 LMG, the Koshka, Outlaw, PDW, Razorback, SPR, Hades, and Swordfish, Odin, and KSP 45. And also the and then the D tier is the HS2126, the M21 EBR, Pharaoh Striker, Kilobolt, NA45, and the MK2. So this is my reference as well. Any weapons that are disagree in this tier list, just let me know down in the comments below. So yeah, so that's gonna be it. If you like this, give it a like as well if you agree with my tier list. And so that's be it then. So that's going to be it for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notification so you'll miss any content in this channel, and also drop a like in this video as well. So that's being said, also let me know down in the comments below what topic I could do with this tier listing as well. So I never done tier listing in since I started YouTube years back. So that's going to be it. Just leave ideas in the comments below. And also, let's roll out the outro. Goodbye.